Hello, lovelies, and welcome back to Zeldaire. I've actually been on a bit of a hiatus for the past few months because, well, I am back in school. So I've been focusing a lot of my time on that, but now that everything's kind of slowed down, I'm back to making videos again. So what we're doing today in the city of Peach Meadow is we are going to be building an orchard of sorts and also kind of expanding the downtown a little and also focusing on some transit infrastructure for the future. So go ahead and sit back, relax, and enjoy this episode of Peach Meadow. So what's Peach Meadow without, well, peaches? And that's what we're going to be focusing on today. Over here, I've got some arable land, just a little bit, not a whole lot. You'll notice that we don't have much industry demand, so we'll have to create some. And in order to do that, let's go ahead and build out a couple more neighborhoods, I think, possibly up here. Oh no. Trying to create more industry demand and maybe also trying to level up this over here. So let's take a look and see what's keeping them from leveling up. Need to be covered by more services. Okay, so let's take a look at fire service. There's a fire station here. Maybe we could use, isn't there one like, yeah, I have a ton of money. Let's get another fire station in. I think I want to get it in like, maybe let's get it in like right here. That should help a lot. Oh yeah. So we should hopefully see these level up soon. This is just a disaster waiting to happen. I'm gonna put a fire station over here too. Look at that. Look at that. So here, that helped by a lot. Building needs to be covered by more services. Oddly enough, parks in these areas also work a little bit. These are hardworking people and they deserve just as many amenities as everybody else does too. All right, see, look, these are already starting to level up. And the more that industry levels up, the less pollution they will produce. We're running out of electricity. Now I'm going to place let's just place one of these because this is a really cheap and clean source of electricity. This looks like a good spot. That'll give us an extra 20 megawatts and buy us just a little bit of time. You don't have any water. Might be pretty important for you to have water. There's one more thing I wanted to do. This is a little overkill. This is 3 lanes and it's not getting a whole lot of use. So I am just going to turn this down to a 2-lane zonable road. Now I'm not going to zone anything on it coming in or out. This is just like for through traffic only. And if I start zoning on this, it's going to just generate more traffic. And people who want to get from here to here are going to have a much harder time. Now I've also noticed that this is the only way into the city. If for some reason something was to happen to this road, it would be impossible for anybody to get out unless they want to swim. And I would not recommend doing any of that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to create a little partial cloverleaf over this, and we're going to connect it to this road. What was the name of this road again? Pineapple Avenue, Walker Street. So we need to take Pineapple Avenue, and I'm just going to stretch it all the way down. Okay. Oh, we are running out of electricity, it seems. Kind of on the cusp here. Maybe I will just add in another power plant for right now. So we have 3 power plants. I don't like it. I'm a big proponent of clean energy, but we're gonna get rid of these in time. But I'm getting sidetracked. I want to take Pineapple Avenue up through here and also start farming a little. I also forgot to set it to daytime. This is just gonna make it a lot easier to build. This is gonna look so good. So let's get started. I'm gonna build a partial clover leaf. This looks good. Now I'm using I got a new mod called Fine Road Tool. This is a big help. So what I can do with this is instead of having like pylons and stuff, we can just make this a lot more realistic by using dirt to bring the road up. All right, so the goal here is no left turns. And so somebody coming from, you know what? I'm making this way too complicated. If this starts to see a bunch of traffic, I will fix it. But for right now, for my goals and for the purpose that this is serving, which is mostly just getting us to, these farms, I think it's fine. I feel like these trees are a bit of a hazard, and as much as it pains me to do this, we are just going to uproot these trees and move them. Maybe move this one somewhere over here, this one. I know this is so realistic. These ones are fine. Maybe not this one, because that's pretty close to the highway. I just don't want to block anybody who's like driving this way. I want them to be able to see oncoming cars. So maybe I'll move that one too. Somewhere in there. And this doesn't look too bad. So this road will go on towards our ore facilities in the future. But right now, it'll just kind of stay where it's at. Okay, so this one, I'll just have this go straight for just a little bit. And then I want to curve around these rocks. I don't like ever destroying like the rock formations. It never feels right, you know? Okay, maybe make this kind of a straightaway for a little bit. That looks good. This kind of a straightaway for a second. And then, yeah, that looks good. And so then I had this new mod. Well, it's not new. It's been out for a few months. It's called Network Multitool. And you can check this out. This is so cool. So you can create just a regular old connection between these. It's just really nice to have. I like it. I'm a big fan. Okay, so let's see where our arable land is in here. And like any farming town, these are going to be really close to homes. I grew up in a farming town, and this is just kind of how it is. The homes are real close by, so people can work, have an honest day's work, go home, and do the same thing the next day. We're going to use some rural-looking roads, and we're just going to get right back on here. Let's take a look at... Okay, so... Let's just see how this looks. Maybe I'll get some better results on the other side. There we go. And I'm gonna get probably like cattle and things in here of that nature. And I want to put my peaches and stuff over here. So let's take a look. All right, so Smith Complex. Let's put down a, how big are these things for, that's not too big. So I can just create a little offshoot road right here. Maybe something like that. That fits perfectly. All right, cool. Look at that, Smith Estate. I don't like that. We're gonna call this, those are orchards. I like that. You need water, of course you do. Why wouldn't you? All right, now these are gonna be a little close. They might hear them complain about the noise a little. I think that's okay. Now I do have a tile to unlock. I just don't know which one I want to unlock. I kind of feel like I want to unlock this one. Because I know I'm going to put my downtown like right in here. I just haven't really messed with it much yet. And I know I also want to expand this way a little too. Just kind of like right in here. Maybe make like a quiet little division. One thing I also want to make sure I'm doing is planning for mass transit. And so I think I want to, once I get enough people, I'm going to have a metro station in here, probably on this side. Depends on if the neighbors are complaining about noise. I'll have one probably over here. And then I also want a train station too, which I plan on putting somewhere in this general vicinity. So maybe I'll unlock this tile next, because I want the train to be next to the tram so people can get off of it and go like into the town pretty easily. Okay, I got a little sidetracked. Let's put our orchards in. Spacing them apart a little bit. Don't want oranges. Apples are the closest looking ones to peaches. Now, the thing about these is normally peach trees are planted not in rows like this, but more like in a hexagonal, like zigzaggy looking pattern. Like you would get, instead of like these squares, it's more like, I guess triangular almost is the word that I would use to describe it. At least the ones where I'm from. Okay, so let's get some fencing in. I just like the way these look. Something like that. Get one in between these two. And we'll just put it over the back here. Something like that. You know, actually, they probably wouldn't have... Wait, where did it go? Now that I'm thinking about it, there's no way that they would put fences between these, because that would make it too hard to go between them. They would, however, put a fence between the road and the orchards. One more thing I need to do, I need to put some, let's see, they have grain silos? Yeah, they do. Let's grab a couple of those, and let's add some foliage in to just kind of, I got the prop line tool now. We'll do a line of these. Let's see how that looks. Let's make that a bit more. Oh, no, I'm going the wrong way. There we go. Something like that. Like that hedging. And then just singular, just a couple of singular trees in this area. Maybe some smaller ones. Just like that. And this will probably be a lot more dense with trees right here. Something like that. Now that looks good. I like how this looks. You got like this little row of bushes here. People can easily get in and out. I love the look of like the rural road here. We probably also have like a little bit of a dirt path. This is gonna destroy the trees that I just put in, but something like that. Maybe down this one too. I can just move the trees somewhere else. I actually like the look of this a lot better. You can imagine somebody walking down this way to gather some stuff. So I'll just go ahead and buy this tile. And I don't think I have a train station unlocked yet, do I? I don't know, I only have tram. I unlocked metro at 7,500. I unlocked train at 11,000 people. Good Lord. Okay, well, I still need to make space for it. And so I'm just gonna keep in mind that like, this is where I want, or this general vicinity is where I want my train station to be. And if that's the case, I wanna turn this into like, more of a destination. Let's move this just like 3 inches to the left. I wonder if I make like another little pizza-shaped park right here. Yeah, I'll make this a park. We're gonna turn this into, oh, turn the road guidelines off. Something like that. Yeah, we'll just make this into a park area. Actually, you know what? Let's turn this whole thing into a park area. I'll have the train station right here. Have a city park as soon as people get off. That's like the first thing they see. And let's get tramway to go ahead and dot this. I really like how this looks, like having the tram going like through the middle of this. I don't want people parking here anyway, so it solves a lot of problems. So here's my tram loop. This will be a city park. Let's get some zoning in. Maybe I'll put in a little bit of commercial here. Maybe I'll make this like a government center, kinda. What kind of unique buildings do I have? City Hall. I like that. Let's do it. Put it right here. And I want to put a park right behind it. I like this. Yeah, I know. Quit complaining. This is just going to be a really nice... Oh, sweet! What do we get? We got a trolley bus. Never use the trolley bus. Tourism specialization. Free public transport. Going to enable that. Ban bike on sidewalks. Oh, sweet. We got the cool roads now. Perfect timing too. I think I'll add the cool roads in here. Let's go ahead and add housing in. Right here. I do need a lot of residential. I have a couple of like buffer zones, like a small park or small playground. What's this? The large playground? Nah, it doesn't fit. Maybe I'll just put a small park. Kind of a couple buffer zones between like all this commercial, and we'll just put houses here and here, the path that goes through, something like that. Looks like people are already zoning that. I'm just gonna leave this unzoned, and this way I'll just have pathways that go through here. Run this and this, make sure everybody has water. Not everybody. And what else can we do here? Maybe I'll add a, let's see, we have a police station here and here. We could add another one in here. So I'll put the train station here, and then we'll just have it kind of snake around like that. I think maybe what I'll actually do is I'm gonna move this here, just to give it a little bit more room. So I'll probably not zone here if there's gonna be train tracks. Now, if you thought highways divide cities, just wait till you see train tracks. There's one last thing I want to do. I've kind of curbed that demand a little, so I'm just going to add in a couple of, let's see here. That's forestry. Let's add in a couple of pastures, small animal pastures. Now, one thing we can do. Water's getting a little low. Let me check my budget. Close enough. What do we got? Cows. I want sheep. Oh, did I select pigs? I want sheep. Fencing here. Here. They would probably line these with trees, like shade trees and the like. How close together are these? They're not too bad. I just want to make sure that they have shade and everything. Something to step under. Maybe we'll get some shorter trees in too. Why not? I think that's okay. Doesn't look entirely realistic, but I think that's okay. Maybe we'll get like a row of hedges as well. All right, love that. And every farm I've seen, they have just like a line of trees. Just kind of dotting the outside near their fence. Something like that. Thanks so much for tuning into another episode of Peach Meadow. Next time, I'm going to work on a little bit of detailing in the city, such as adding pathways, maybe building out the park downtown, etc. Just some general cleanup work and things that we need to do to beautify the city. So if you like what you see, like the video, leave a comment, let me know what you think, and subscribe, and stick around for a quick tour of the city.